Hello everyone, my name is Olga Smola and I'm violin professor at the School of Music at the University of Nebraska in Omaha. And I will give you some tips today to help you prepare for the all-state auditions. Let's speak about scales. I think it is obvious that scales has to be played in steady tempo and in tune. Sometimes it's pretty hard to reach this. And if with tempo you can play with metronome, which I strongly recommend you if you have some problems with that. With tuning it's a little bit harder to understand how to make it better. So first of all, you need to understand where do you have whole steps and half steps in every scale. And especially it is hard for minors because we play melodic minor on violins, what means that we play melodic minor up and natural minor when we go down. So in D minor scale I put some addings there in order to show you where do we have half steps. And you need to pay attention that there are different half steps on the way up and on the way down. Also, in some scales you have two variants of fingering, and one of them is upper, it's above the line, and another variant is below the line. It means that you can use one or another if you like it. If you don't, you can use your own, but it has to be in tune. I strongly recommend you to practice your scale. First, play not very fast, just in comfortable tempo. Then try to understand where do you have shifts and play just these shifts. For example, for D minor, the first shift is from E to F, and we need to understand that our hand goes from third position to the fifth. So that's why I recommend you to practice first to make this switching of position with the first finger. So, and hold your first finger on the string when you play E note. In this case, your hand will better know where it has to be after the switch in the position. The same way you can practice all other shifts. Let's take the next one. So from D to E. But we have C sharp with the first finger, so first we need to practice from C sharp to E. When you can do this perfectly, you can add second finger. And then you can play like in scale separately. One more thing, when you go to higher positions, do not forget about your elbow. You can help your hand to change position if you make this little movement with your hand. And this helps you to play more in tune. So when we come to the final tetrachord, I mean last 5 notes of the scale, I recommend to study this, to practice this separately as well, because it's hard, the hardest part. Our fingers has to be very close to each other and it has to be in tune. So you can play several times like this. So especially be careful with C sharp, D, and then C natural. The same way you have to work on the way down. in this shift you have to understand that our hand goes from G to F, but if we make this shift with first finger, we have to come to D, and in this case F will be on the right place. So first you practice from G to D. Don't afraid these funny sounds like a cat. It helps you to listen, to hear, did you come to the right note or you have not yet. After you hear right note D, you can put your third finger on the right position. The same way you can work with the next shift. Also, I would recommend you to understand that all scales which we start from the second finger, like B flat major, C major, D minor, C minor and B minor, we play with the same fingering. It will help you to memorize the fingering and make it easier for you. Good luck with your audition.